Hey everybody, my name is Jerry. I'm glad you could join me today. Today we're going to talk about proper body position in and out of corners. Now most people know how to go into corners. Well, we'll talk about going into corners too, but the big one I want to talk about is how do we properly position our bodies as we come out of the corner, and are there any differences between, let's say, a 600cc motorcycle and a 1000cc motorcycle? Because there's a really big difference between these two types of bikes with the amount of power, okay? So first of all, as we go into a corner, everybody knows to stick their butt out. Making a right turn, you stick your butt out, right? You put your butt out to the right, okay? But a lot of guys or gals will that's all they'll do, and they'll leave their chest basically over the gas tank, and they'll make a turn like that, okay? Well, for those who have been paying attention, the best riders in the world put their butt out and then they put their chest out, and that's important to do it in that order. So as you're going into the corner, your butt goes out first, and then your chest goes out second, in that order, okay? Now, coming out of the corner, it's just the reverse. Your butt is hanging out there, you're getting on the throttle, and the first thing and your chest is out there too, right? Both your chest and your butt are hanging out there. And the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put your chest back over on the gas tank and your head behind the bubble, behind the windscreen, but you're gonna leave your butt out there for a little bit until the bike's done settling down. Usually on a 1000cc motorcycle, there might be a little bit of a wheelie coming out of the corner, okay, or the chassis is just a little unstable. So that's why we leave our butt out there, because we don't want to lift all of our weight and transfer it all at one time. That's a big no-no, okay? So I'm gonna get on the back of the bike and show you, that order and how things are done going into a corner and coming out of the corner, okay? A 600cc motorcycle, there's a far less chance of spinning up the rear tire and far less chance of the chassis becoming unstable, okay, and have almost like a whip. Where a 1000cc motorcycle, that chassis is going to definitely start whipping around if you don't properly transfer your weight in the right order, okay? So stick with me right now because I'm going to show you how that's all done. Okay, let's say we're going to make a left. We're coming up down the racetrack, we're hitting our braking markers, we had our brake on, okay? And as we get to our braking markers, the first thing we're going to do as we go into the corner is we're going to put our butt out first and then our chest out second. What we don't do is, we don't do this. We don't move our whole body at the same time. I see a lot of people doing that. And on a 1000cc motorcycle, it's going to make the bike unstable. The bike's going to start wobbling around under braking. Okay, so butt first, chest second. So this is how you do it. You're on the brakes. Okay, you're on the brakes, you're touching your brakes, and keep your chest over to the gas tank, put your butt out first, and then your chest. Okay? Got that? Butt first, chest second. Going into the corner, or as you hit your braking marker. As you're hitting your braking marker, or a little before that, your butt goes out first. Okay, one more time, going into the corner. We're going down the track, we put our brakes on, our butt goes out, our chest stays over the tank, and then our chest goes out, okay? Now, what do we do when we're coming out of the corner? We're getting back on the gas? Do we do this? No, we don't do that. For the same reasons. I see a lot of people doing that. They move their whole body at once. And on a 600cc motorcycle, you may be able to get away with that. But you're not going to get away with that on a 1000cc motorcycle. That chassis is going to start flopping around and shaking real bad. And why? Because you transferred all your weight at one time and the chassis got unstable. So as we come out of the corner, we're getting back on the gas, we do just the opposite of going into the corner. So the first thing you do is put your chest over the gas tank, but leave your butt sticking out there for a while. Okay? Until the bike settles down. A lot of times the bike will be doing a wheelie coming out of a corner, and we want to wait for the bike to stop wheeling, and we want the rear end to start stabilizing and not moving around. Then we'll put our butt back on the seat. The key here, guys and gals, is do not move your butt anytime you're in the corner or anytime you're still just coming out of the corner. Just leave it there for a little while. Don't be impatient. Okay? So I'm going to show you how we do when we come out of a corner. Chest goes over the gas tank. Head goes behind the windscreen, the bubble. We wait a few moments for the bike to settle down, and then we slide our butt over. We don't lift it, we just slide it. Okay? So here we are. We're like this, coming out of the corner, getting on the gas. I'm going to move my chest over behind the bubble. The bike is moving around. It may be doing a wheelie. I'll wait for it to, I'm probably in the back of the seat because the bike's power is pushing me back there, right? And then I'm behind the bubble. The bike is starting to pick up speed. It's starting to settle down. It's not shaking anymore. And then I slide my butt over. Got that? Okay, no, you probably couldn't hear that, so I'm going to tell you again. As you're coming out of the corner, do not move your butt. Leave it hanging off the bike. Put your chest over the gas tank and your head behind the windscreen, behind the bubble, okay? And then, after the 1,000cc motorcycle is probably doing a little bit of a wheelie coming out of the corner, most of them do. Wait for the front end to settle down. Also, you'll feel the rear tire moving around a little bit because it's trying to get traction. Wait for the bike to settle down first. No more wheelie, no more moving around in the rear. The bike feels stable, then you slide your butt on. You got that? Coming out of the corner, chest first, wait a few moments, then slide your butt. You do that, your bike's gonna be nice and stable. If you move your whole body at once, going into the corner, coming out of the corner, on a 1,000cc motorcycle, you're gonna find out the bike is very unstable. So for you guys out there doing track days and racing, if your bike is moving around a lot, under braking or coming out of corners, check to make sure you're not lifting your whole body back and forth. Don't do that. Just follow what I told you here. Your bike's gonna be nice and stable.
Brakes in a straight line, butt right, chest right. Gas, 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 gas. Chest in the middle, butt in the middle. Brake, 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 down the third. Butt left, chest left. Gas, 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 gas. Chest in the middle, butt in the middle. Gas, gas. Brake, brake, brake. 4. More brake. Down to 3. Hope you guys are getting this. Brake, brake, brake. Keep it in 3rd. Brake, brake, brake. Butt left. Chest left. Keep the gas up. Chest right. Butt right. Brake, 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 brake. Down the 3rd. Okay. Butt left. Chest left. A little bit of gas to hold the line. A little more gas. Up shift. Chest right. Butt right. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Coming over the hill, the bike was all right, so I had to keep my butt out there a little longer than normal. Butt left, chest left. I'm a little rolly, but I'm just exaggerating it. Gas, 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 gas. Chest, butt, brake. Both brakes, down the 3rd. Trail brake here just a little bit, because I'm a little late in the corner. Okay. Everything's right here. Bit of brake. Butt right, chest right. Back on the gas here just a little bit. Oh, bumpy. Switch, slide across, butt, chest. Hard gas. Brake, 4, 3. Butt left, chest left. Gas, 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 gas. I'm gonna keep my butt right here. And my chest, I'm going to keep it here. Chest in the middle, butt in the middle. Okay. And just for the record, I was in traction control too.